Hey KRKH viewers, so this is something a little different than what I normally do, but what I just realized recently was that I had like at least 10, maybe 20 like unfinished games that I made in the 2008 to maybe, no, 2009 to like 2012 era of games that I just like was so passionate about making, but I never had the time nor persistence to finish them. Like I would just like jump onto a different project. So there's like around a dozen unfinished games just sitting on my hard drive, but they've like had so much work poured into them that I felt like they shouldn't just die lonely deaths. So I'm gonna start this series called Carelics. Name was suggested by Michael, where I put these games online, and remember they're unfinished, so no guarantees. And I play them, I record myself playing them, and you can go online and play them as well, and you can try to beat my score. So the first one is called Icy Mountain. Now, in 5th grade, I was really obsessed with the game Icy Tower, which is like an infinite platformer where you try to just go up as high as possible until you die. And I guess I really like the idea of an infinite game that only ends when you fail. So Icy Mountain is similar, but I'll show you how it's different. Okay, there's tons of options, but like they don't do anything, so don't even try to mess with it. So there's normal, and with normal, you just pass. Okay, you use the arrow keys to move. It's an avoider game, so you use the arrow keys to move, and you want to avoid. Of course, it's an avoider game. Avoid all the obstacles. So you can see that we're in a neighborhood here. It's very sparse, and there's a bunch of houses. Okay, now we upgraded to the city. Now it's kind of lagging a bit, so I'm gonna turn the quality. Okay, I died. Okay, yeah. So if it's lagging, turn the quality down to low by right-clicking and quality low. Obviously I lost mouse focus, so I couldn't control it. So PA stands for play again. Oh, it just takes you back to the main menu. So I'm going to try to get my highest score. Now, if I remember correctly, I have like 15 or 20 different like worlds, and there's a new world every 400 meters. And there are a few bugs, of course, because I never polished the game. See, this is the city region. And here's the highway one. I actually really like how the cars look. Like, they're very simple, but they're very geometrical, which makes it look pixel art-like. Which is a style that never goes out of fashion, you know? Everyone loves pixel art. Okay, so now we're in, like, the plains, which I guess is... if you move off of the road, yeah, you start to just go off into the wilderness. Of course, if you don't move forward fast enough and your circle goes down below the bottom of the screen, you also die. So you gotta be able to go fast. Okay, now we're so far off in the wilderness that grass doesn't even grow anymore. Okay, now it's snowing. Okay, now it's getting a bit tough. Oh, to make it harder, not only does it pan faster, there are more objects too. Okay, now we have taking off into space, or into the air. You'll get into space later, and I died at 1,841 meters, which is over a kilometer. That's about a mile, a little more. Now, I think one option that actually does work is if you get far enough in the game, you can actually unlock starting floors. So since I got to the air, like starting floor region, you can actually choose to set your starting stage as the air stage. See, there's the hot air balloon of a guy saying hi, that represents the air stage. So now, if I go back to the main menu, or back to the game, I will start right at the air level. But if you look at all my stats and like the speed of the game, this is actually still technically the 0 to 400 meter region. So it's not like you get to start immediately halfway through the game. So like if you want a score of like 4,000 meters, that's your goal. It's still essentially the same game. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's only graphically different. It's only cosmetic. It's not actually like mechanically different. So if I want to beat 1841 meters, it's still going to be just as hard. So now I'm like fully in the space region. By the way, space is not at all this densely packed. If this were accurate and to scale, you would maybe like cross one planet every like, I don't know, hour, or even less than that, I bet. Because space is just 99.999% empty space. I mean, I'm pretty sure you all know that. These planets are also very unrealistically colored. Like, what's the deal with all these green planets? Have you ever seen a green oh, actually, I have. Oh, 1568. You know what? I'm going to try to get to 2000, and just to make it more authentic, I'm going to make the starting stage the original one again. You know, the quaint, nice, nostalgic old houses. You know, actually, like, even though... Oh, by the way, this game was made, or last updated, on April 23rd, 2010. So, around the time that BFDI Episode 5 was being made. And I was going to say, like, even though, like, it's an older game I made, I actually kind of like the visual style. Like, I didn't try too hard, and it works well. Like, I knew that the icons would be really small, so I kept it simple. Oh, and then also on the right side, you can see that there's a clock, and the clock every time, just like Icy Tower, this is like an Icy Tower clone so much. Every time the clock reaches like noon, you can see it flash, and then the panning speeds up, which makes it harder. And there's 8 stages of speeding up. You can see them represented by the green squares filling up underneath the clock. Those are like, in Icy Tower, they're called hurry ups. And like this is that guy that goes like, hurry up. I forget exactly how it goes. Yeah, so it's an like epic journey of like someone trying to avoid the boring doldrums of suburbia and take off into space, you know, live an adventure. So, oh, this is gonna be tight. Okay, I made it. We're in space now. I mean, I keep saying space. This is air. Okay. Oh, 1952. I beat my score, but I didn't get 2000, which was my goal. That's a year, by the way. What happened in that year? Oh, I don't know enough history to know. Was it like Korean War or something? Yeah, okay. I need to get 2000. This video might go on forever. Also, like, if you just look at this suburb, they are wasting so many roads. Like, just think of, like if you want to drive to your neighbor's house, you have to go 2 blocks. And if you want to go to your nearest school, it might be, like, miles and miles. And, like, this city, this is not anywhere near a city. I have to say the highway, though, is pretty realistic because, like, if it's, like, a Sunday or something, I could easily imagine a highway being this desolate. But there's, like, 10 lanes. Like, what the heck? Okay, I don't really like this stage because there's not much to say about it. There's like rocks and nothing else. And then I added trees here, which is a little better, but not much. I do like how I added like tufts of grass around the objects to make it look more realistic and kind of blend them in with the atmosphere. I actually did that pretty well. Oh, also, I made it so that the game kind of is full screen. It fills up the whole... Oh, dang it. It fills up the whole browser, so it might be slow because it has to draw so many pixels. So if that's the case, then I guess you could just resize your browser to be smaller and then play it. I mean, maybe I should fix that. I don't know. Oh, got a message from DemiPixel. Sorta done. Not gonna tell you what that's all about. That would be a spoiler and it has to stay a secret. I hope this is recording. Oh, also, I really like the 4 colors I chose for the cars. Red, orange, green, and blue. Like, you know, when you typically choose 4 basic colors, you always choose red, yellow, green, and blue. Those are like Lego colors. I can't think of anything else right now, but like those are the 4 basic colors that you start with of the rainbow. But I chose red, orange, green, and blue, which kind of gives it a distinct, like, I don't know, like feel to it. And I like that feel. Okay, I gotta... Oh, that was close. Oh, also the orange dot... I was gonna actually draw a person, and like you would be able to customize it and stuff, but I guess I just... Oh, dang it! I decided to do that last. So it's not done. I have to bring my keyboard closer to myself so I can have more control. I'm actually getting worried that I might get obsessed with this again. Maybe I'll even update it. No, this is where you go down the rabbit hole and you never stop looking for ways to fix it. Oh, also, I used Papyrus, I think, that start sign, and all the, like, achievements that show up on the screen for 100 meters. I think that's Papyrus. Oh, it didn't show up that time. Oh, wait. There's a new world every 200 meters, not 400. I was wrong, and I didn't notice it for so long. Yeah. So like it was gonna be a little kid running away from home, I guess, and he's like just running straight through the highway, like not even going on the sidewalk on the side. He's just like, you know what? I gotta take the most adventurous, risky route possible to make my life exciting, and you know, it's gotta be a thrill, so I'm just gonna run right into traffic. You know what? Is 1952 gonna be my score to beat? No, I'm gonna get 2000. This is gonna be a long video, but you know what? YouTube likes long videos, so YouTube will just absorb this with glee. There's a 2-story house. How rich? That's a 3-story building, I think. It's kind of like, it's moving so fast I can't tell if it's 3 or 4. Oh, there's a Yoil Needy. Oh my gosh, there's a, this is BFDI, because like the same thing. Well, that's a lot of red cars in a row. And they're all, okay. For a moment, all the cars were sticking on the right side of the road. Okay. There needs to be a smoother transition between worlds. Oh, that was a close call. But I was not that sophisticated yet, so you're gonna stick. You have to just live with these really rigid boundaries. Seems. I think I should try to like lay low. Like, one of the things is if there are no objects on the very edge, you could just stay on the edge the whole time, but that never happens. Okay. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. 2000, please. Oh, I thought I would be able to fit there. Oh my gosh. The orange dot is too fat. It would fit otherwise. And it got hit by a cloud. Like, oh my gosh. Who on earth gets killed by running into a cloud? Okay. Oh, you can go backward. Look at that. Pretty cool. I mean, of all the things you could see today, going backward in this game is going to be the highlight of your day. Well, look at that. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Oh, and also you can like push the screen. I mean, you can already tell this, but you can push the screen forward by faster by moving up, but then you have less reaction time, so it's a gamble. I think the cars are driving in the opposite direction as you, which means that it's even harder for you to avoid them if it were realistic, real life. Oh, that was close. Oh, yeah, you'd also better like the backgrounds to all the achievements you get, like that. I hand drew them. It took a lot of work. That spiral. A lot of love was poured into that spiral's curls. There's another spiral. That one also has as much love in its curls. Oh, another spiral. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, should I really keep going? Okay, I'm not gonna talk this time. Wait, does okay. WASD does not work. I think if it did, I would choose to use it because it's slightly more comfortable. Gosh, this game starts out seeming so easy, like you're just waiting for something exciting to happen and like, this is a boring game. And then like, before you know it, it's just like suddenly chaos everywhere. And nothing's actually moving except you. 700 meters. Oh, I knew I was gonna crash into that. I just knew it. Okay, switch hands? No, I can't do it left. Okay, here's left-handed, okay? Let's see if I do better or worse. I'm right-handed, by the way, so I'm probably gonna do worse. But it's not about dexterity. Okay, it is about dexterity, what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm on the left side of the road. I'm British. Still on the left side of the road. Yeah, there's so many roads in this city, but so few buildings. I already said something like that before. I'm just repeating myself at this point. Oh, that's weird. There's no image behind the 500. There's no image there either. I've actually been playing this game for a while now. Big open space there. I think I'm gonna switch hands soon, but I'm giving my right hand a break. Okay, I need to switch. I need to switch. Left hand, I appreciate your hard work, but you're just not good enough for me. Okay. Diagonals are like risky because you go like a little faster. 1.401, 4 times faster, but like sometimes you need to do them. This is the one. Oh, by the way, I know gaming channels are like really popular right now, right? And I mean, like, we tried to create our own gaming channel with Zach1 Productions, which wasn't very popular because all the games were like complete garbage. Well, some of them weren't. I really like Germ Simulation, but most of them were garbage. But these are a little better. But what I was gonna say is, a lot of people like hate on gaming channels because, like, they say, like the game producer put so much more work to the game than the game player had to put into playing it. Yet the game player is the one who gets all the credit and all the money and all the fans. It's not fair. Well, in this version, they are one and the same. I am the creator and I am the player, so there's nothing to get upset about, and everything is fair. Which means that you should really like this video. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, try to beat my score, which is 1952 right now. That was a close call. Did you see that? Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. You know what? 1952 is my best score. Try to beat it. Record a video. If you beat my score and I see your video, maybe I'll like congratulate you and give you a shout out. I don't know. But yeah, it's tons of fun and it's online. The URL is h1.net/Carelics/icy space 20. No. icymountain.swf. And then like this is like encoded for URLs. Blah blah blah. This is the game. Icy Mountain. Really fun. Go play. Bye.